Chetti Udang Masak Nenas, or prawns cooked with pineapple, is a very light dish. It doesn't contain any coconut milk. There's hardly any chili powder. All it has is a little bit of chili paste and lots of tomatoes. We use the juice of the pineapple as a base for the dish.
Let's cook!
Okay, so now we're going to start the udang nanas. First thing that goes in, of course, is our oil. I'm using groundnut oil. Groundnut oil again has got a lovely nutty flavor. I'm not going to use any tempering for this. I'm just going to use very little bit of cumin seeds. Cumin goes beautifully with fish dishes. And then we're going to add the onions. Not much onions. I'm going to put the chilies really early because I want the chili to be very soft by the time the dish is ready. So now is about the time I bring in my dried chili. So now's the time to put in our spice powders. For any kind of fish dish, very important not to use cumin powder. You can use a little bit of cumin seeds, but not the cumin powder because it gives it a different flavor profile. So again, something neutral like coriander. Coriander goes very well with prawns. Of course, the classic turmeric. And can you put turmeric without pepper? No. It goes together hand in hand. While that is cooking, just pound your belacan. I toasted this because that is the way to use belacan. You have to toast it first.
Story time!
I will start the series with the food of the Indian Peranakans, which is very different from the food of the Chinese Peranakans. Indians have for thousands of years refrained from eating beef or pork, which can be found in Chinese Peranakan kitchens. The reason Indians do not eat beef is because we consider the cow as our holy mother, which is where the famous line comes from, holy cow, who provides us with milk, curd and ghee. The pig, which is special to Lord Vishnu in his Varaha avatar, is another animal that Hindus treat with great reverence. We put a little bit of pineapple in here, just enough to flavor the dish, not too much. It's very sweet. You don't want it to be too sweet. A little bit of ginger and garlic paste, just a little bit, not too much, don't overpower it. Put in your aromatics. This is lemongrass, which has been pounded a bit. Let the oil separate a bit before you add in the pulp. All right, in goes the juiced pineapples. In go the prawns. I marinated the prawns with some light soy sauce, very little. So once the prawns goes in, all that fishiness disappears because we've got a lot of aromatics going on here. So these are laksa leaves. I'm going to tear some of them, add them at the last, not right at the end. So laksa leaves give that lemony, peppery smell and flavor to the dish. Just flavor with a little bit of salt, not too much because you've got your soy sauce marinade, and a little bit more pepper, just a little bit. Pepper goes so well with this dish. Tear some coriander, let's put it very sparsely all over the top, and your dish is ready. Chetti Udang Masak Nenas. The main thing is the laksa leaves that we use for the cooking elevates this dish into more of an Chetti Melaka Southeast Asian dish rather than a South Asian dish. So this is why it's so important to demonstrate to you the differences, the nuances of Chetti Melaka cuisine, which is very, very different from Indian cuisine. Thank you so much for catching up with this series. This web series is basically about the Chetti Melaka in Southeast Asia. So to find out more, tune in to my next installment where I talk about the Chetti Melaka in Southeast Asia and go deeper into the community's history.